All right, guys, we are here for
Stupid
the
ads.
2023 NHL uh, draft from Nashville. Me, your host, Jamie. My buddy joining me tonight is Jordan. What's going on,
Yo,
Jordan? What are we
uh,
thinking?
s-
I haven't talked to you in a while. What did you think about the Laviolette hire?
I was very like everyone, in the organization. I was like, I don't really want this because it's basically, the like everyone says, it's the recycled coaches. I was hoping for somebody completely different, but we are in win now mode, so it makes the most sense. And then the question became about really the staff around him, and now on paper we have probably one of the best coaching staffs in the league.
Yeah, so I didn't really comment. I didn't make a video about the hiring. I kind of wanted to wait until tonight because I've thought about it for the last week, and the more I think about it, the more I like it. So, and I do like the hires that they've made, adding Phil Housley, adding Michael Pekka, and then the other coach from the sort of like the younger kids. I think his last name is Muse.
Yeah,
Is it
Muse.
Jason Muse?
Yeah, I think
Um,
Dave or Dan Muse one. Yeah,
yeah, yeah. So yeah, you know, and then today and the last couple days, everybody on Twitter is like going nuts because the Rangers aren't doing nothing. And I think a lot of it has to do with the fact that the Devils are doing a lot.
yeah.
And they beat us and they're locking up all their guys and uh and good for them and here's the thing. I try not to worry about what everybody else is doing. I try to worry about what our team is doing. I just hope Drury doesn't panic, and this is not the time to make a panic move.
I
Um Good.
no, I agree. I don't think he's panicking. Like all the noises coming from other teams around the league. I mean, Pierre Luc Dubois just got moved to the Kings. Riley Smith got moved to the Penguins. Uh, Tampa Bay moved out Ross Colton. The Devils just locked up two players essentially, and they traded away their goaltender. So, and then we're just sitting back doing nothing. And I get why, because we don't have any money.
Right. We have like
And
pennies in our pocket.
yeah, and Yaro Halak can't come back.
Yeah.
So now everyone's like, well, we don't have a backup goalie. Yeah, we do. We have Louis Domingue.
Yeah, in a pinch. And then, I did hear today a little bit that Jonathan Quick uh might be a guy to keep our eye on as a backup, and that's fine. Like,
Yeah, I heard that too.
um, as far as that goes. But I think the smartest thing Drury could do right now is, unless somebody just completely knocks his socks off with an offer, sit tight at 23, take the best player available,
Yeah,
and let the cards fall where they may, and then try to be very, very diligent when it comes to signing any free agents. Like obviously Barbashev's off the table. He just signed um, with Vegas.
yeah.
Uh, but what about like Will Cooley? Why can't we give him a chance to be on the fourth line? Like he had a great year with the Wolfpack.
Yeah, no, I'm wondering, like, when you look at the makeup of this roster, obviously you have to sign um, Lafreniere and Miller to deals. They have to be bridge deals. Salary cap goes up next year, not this year. So you have to wonder on that fourth line if we move out Barclay Goodrow, which it has to happen. What do you do there? We have VC, and I would assume it's going to be Will Cooley, and then you need a center, or keep Goodrow and have a fourth line be Cooley, VC, and Goodrow, and then you got to figure out what we don't have any right wing depth right now.
No, we only have Kako.
Mm-hmm.
but like I said, I just don't want him like making so like everybody's like, oh, why couldn't we pick up Riley Smith for a third round? We don't have any money.
Yeah,
We don't have the money to. If trust me, if we wanted to make that move, if Drury was able to make something like that happen, he would have done that already.
yeah,
You know, but he can't be trading up. It's tough to trade up because we don't have a lot of picks, and he's traded a lot of picks since he's been our GM. I think I saw since he took over, he's traded 21 draft picks.
yeah. I saw that too. It was 21 draft picks, which is fine. It's we're in win now mode.
Right. But that being said, you can't trade all your picks.
No, you can't. You have to keep some for the future. It's like look at Minnesota. They're in cap hell right now, and people are saying they're probably going to start drafting for need, not for the best player available because they have such a deep pool now.
Yeah. But you don't see there's a lot of teams that aren't doing anything. Like I get, Pittsburgh has to make moves. That Dubas went there. They're going to try and win with the guys they have. Okay. And I know the Rangers are kind of in the same situation as far as the cap goes, but I really think that it's different with the Pittsburgh Penguins because they have no prospect pool.
No, theirs is gone. The reason they picked up Riley Smith was they need scoring depth. They don't have scoring depth.
Exactly. They need guys that can help right now when they go to the playoffs next year. If to make the playoffs next year,
Yeah.
They didn't even make the playoffs this year. So they need, that's an easy, and they gave up a third rounder next year. So
Yeah.
is there anybody in this draft? I mean, there's a lot of players, a lot of good players. Boy, it would have been nice to have that other second first round pick, wouldn't it?
Yeah. But we needed that anyway.
The Terrace, yeah,
but pretty much it was for Tarasenko, which
right.
I was very happy with. I was not happy with Kane.
Well, let's be honest. The whole thing with Kane, the guy was hurt.
Yeah. Oh, I know that.
And he, it's just unfortunate he was hurt at the end of his contract in Chicago.
Yeah.
I'm sure Chicago feels the same way because if he was healthy, they probably could have got a lot more for him.
Yeah.
I mean, they really got nothing,
Yeah. I mean, when you also look at that too, it also feels that Kane was the piece that Gallant really wanted. Gallant finally got him, but Gallant's style of hockey is go out and play your game.
Yeah. Sorry,
And
I'm just checking. I'm just checking a couple things here.
that's all right. They're playing music, because I just finally put the draft on.
Yeah, I have. I still have NHL Network on. Did you see the video with Kyle Davidson?
No.
Oh my God! Go on Twitter and it's all over Twitter. I'm not gonna just. Well, I kind of just gave it away.
Well, just tell me.
I'll tell you. So they're asking these random people on the streets.
Oh yeah. I already saw. I heard something about it because I follow the hockey guy on YouTube.
Yeah.
And basically they asked Kyle Davidson a bunch of questions, not realizing that he was the GM of Chicago.
Isn't that great?
Yeah.
I mean, he's so. God, he's so young. How's work? Everything good with work?
Good. I got a promotion. I'm the assistant produce manager of a different store, so my hours changed. I'm very happy there.
Last week I asked Steven if he wanted to come on and live stream because I didn't know if he was going to the draft,
Yeah.
And he went on a different show tonight.
Really?
Yeah. I gave him a hard time about it.
That's funny.
Oh my goodness.
And there's my fiance.
When you guys get married?
Next year, October of next year.
Okay, so like 14 months from now, 15 months from now.
Yeah, pretty much 15 months from now.
Good, awesome.
Yeah, we're
Awesome.
excited. We're
Yeah.
planning it. Like we have a lot of stuff figured out, but we still got more planning to do and everything. Oh my God, he's so good, Bedard.
What channel you got on ESPN?
Yeah, I stream everything, so I don't have anything like that
All right, hold on.
because they're showing highlights and just he is the consensus first overall.
Yeah.
Where are you going? Oh. So
Yeah, so as far as the Rangers go, like, I see a lot of people saying, like, Quentin Musty, Oliver Moore. These are all guys that, like, Stenberg. We just hope that there's some really silly GMs. Someone takes a goalie before us that's another forward that will drop,
yeah, because
Um,
a lot I've heard like there's a handful of like classic Ranger style players, and then there's some that like if we draft these, what are you doing?
yeah, the smartest guy in the room picks is not something I'm looking forward to.
Yeah,
Dylan McElrath at 10 or whatever that was that year. And,
yeah, that was the dumbest trade now or dumbest pick, and now look at McElrath. He's the captain of the Hershey Bears, and he just won a Calder Cup.
right. I mean, good for him, but like,
Yeah. Even still, like, you went 10th overall, and you're not even in the NHL right now.
I'm just looking here right now. Gotta have Twitter on
Yeah.
24/7 right now.
Just everything's going off.
Yeah. There's one guy I follow. You follow Sportsology? He's like a Philly guy.
Not really.
He's a good follow. I have a feeling that the Flyers are going to be busy tonight.
Yeah. They're trying to clean house. Let me get your thoughts on this. The whole Torrey Krug thing. What do you think about it?
About not accepting a trade to the Flyers.
Yeah, because everyone's like, ragging him for declining, to waive his no movement clause.
That's why he has his no movement clause.
Exactly.
That's his right. That's something that's negotiated in the contract. Now, I've also heard that he has a newborn.
Yeah, he didn't want to move because of that.
I mean, end the conversation right there.
Yeah.
Guy doesn't want to move. That's his right. So that's that. What's this? Elliot Friedman.
What's Fried saying?
Oh, he's saying that Jeff Marek reports Nashville will only qualify Alexander Carrier and Cody Glass among their RFAs, and that Mark Boretsky will be joining the organization in the front office role.
Oh, okay.
So I don't have any problem with Torrey Krug. Besides, I think St. Louis, it was like it was a weird season. They have a lot of talented players.
Yeah, but that's a hard one because you have a good coach, and then they decided to tear it up.
Yeah, they still have a lot of young guys though, like Kyrou, Thomas. They got, I'm trying to think of their defense.
Colton, I think Colton Parayko.
Yeah. Yep, he's still there.
Obviously, Torrey Krug.
They got Justin Falk.
Mm-hmm.
Their goaltending has always been like
their goaltending was garbage this year.
Yeah, Bennington's he's like a head case.
Yeah, he's issues. Like he wants to fight everybody. I think they should just let him fight.
Anyway, Sportsology is reporting that Montreal and the Flyers are conversing as we speak.
I wonder.
I feel like the Flyers are gonna move up, and I feel like Montreal might be wanting to move down.
Yeah, Montreal probably wants more picks. I mean, again, this draft is so deep that getting a late first rounder or like a top second rounder still could be the equivalent of a late first rounder.
It was interesting. I was listening to a podcast on Monday night, and the guy said that this year's draft, having picked 23, because he was specifically talking about the Rangers, he said that in a normal year, it'd be like having a top 12 to 14 pick in a normal draft year this year. So this guy just tweeted out, it says, from those I've talked to and trust, the consensus seems to be that the Preds' offer of 15, 24, and Askarov may not be enough to pry the number 5 pick away from Montreal.
Wow.
Yeah, and Kevin Weeks just tweeted out that Askarov could be on the move, perhaps the Canadiens. So here we go.
And then, what do you think about? Michkov. What do you think about Michkov? When do you think he's taken?
So I think he's sort of like a guy like there's a lot of like unknown about him. I think he could go 2.
That would
this time last year, everybody had Bedard and Michkov at 1-2.
Yeah.
Right? And apparently there were some injuries.
Well,
here, and he gets playing time and
well,
things like that.
Mitchkov also signed a contract with the KHL team.
Right. So he's going to be there another 3 years, right?
Yeah, that's the issue. That if he's drafted, he's not entering the league right away. Somebody said if he falls to the Caps, no matter what, he'll probably play in a year or two because we know Ovi will go over there and prime out of that contract.
Well, yeah, I don't think he gets past 8 unless something cataclysmic happens.
Yeah, he's not getting past 8. He's going within probably the top. I would think the top 6 at some point.
Yeah. So right now, I think it's Bedard, Fantilli, and I think at 3, I think Columbus takes one of Will Smith or Leo Carlson. It's one of those two. And then 4 is San Jose. I think they take whoever Columbus doesn't take.
Yeah.
And then at 5 is Montreal, and that's where I think the draft really gets interesting. Because then I think you can get some movement. Different teams wanting this, wanting that, and you see the tweet where they said that Michkov has red flags.
Yeah.
Man, why can't that be him? Like, just like, would you want to go play in Arizona?
Not really.
I mean, even like San Jose. I know it's California and all that, but I feel like a guy like that would want to play like.
He wants a big stage. He wants like
a Philadelphia or
he wants like
Washington or I don't know. Montreal's a lot of pressure. It is.
He probably wants something like, Philadelphia, Minnesota, Chicago, maybe Vancouver, somewhere where
I feel like a place like Vancouver would be perfect for him, or like Winnipeg, where it's Canada, but it's not like, it's not Toronto, it's not Montreal, it's not Edmonton. I know.
Yeah.
I hope Vancouver. There's no one from Vancouver watching me. No one cares. But and I'm not trying to downplay the Vancouver Canucks, but it might be a place like that. Southern California, it just stinks because you forget about these guys. Like Trevor Zegras isn't as. I don't think first off, he hasn't done a whole lot other than
he's not well known because he's out in the West Coast. Really, like nobody
Hidden.
cares.
He's hidden. Yeah.
Yeah.
If those
And
tickets aren't good,
yeah.
nobody cares.
He could be almost, a face, a brand new face for the NHL, but he's buried out in the West Coast with the Ducks. Oh, look, there's our table with Laviolette.
Oh, you're what you're watching ESPN?
I think so, yeah.
I have it on ESPN. Do you have it on ESPN 1 or 2?
Whatever came up right away. It's on ESPN Plus.
Oh, you're on ESPN Plus?
Yeah.
I'm on regular ESPN. I thought it was on regular ESPN.
Probably, yeah. I'm on ESPN Plus because they're doing the point.
Oh, yeah, I turned that off. Okay. It'll be on ESPN regular. Okay.
Yeah.
At 7 o'clock.
They're having the Blackhawks are having a watch party because they know they're getting Bedard.
I mean, that's like another thing. Like, Boston had a salary dump, Taylor Hall.
Yeah.
They didn't want to move him. They had no choice.
No, they had to. But it's actually the smartest thing for Chicago. Somebody said you need to surround Bedard with
Pros.
people that could finish. Because if
professionals.
Yeah, if you give him other children or other players like that, he won't succeed. So Taylor Hall makes sense. Like, you have a natural center giving, Taylor Hall's can finish. He's also got the size. He needs someone also to protect him, and that's Taylor Hall too. As you need someone with grit. I'm not saying like, a Ryan Reeves type, but like an Ivan Barbashev type or a Matthew Tkachuk type. Somebody who can like protect him a little bit from everybody who wants to hit him.
Right. Yeah, you don't want to send him out there on his own.
Yeah.
Maybe they can sign Zach Cassian. I heard he's a free agent.
They're not going to do that.
No,
I know. What do you think about that? Arizona dumped 2 players they didn't really need.
Who you talking about? Zach Cassian and Nemeth?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not surprised. They want to make room for some younger guys.
Yeah.
At least that's more exciting. Is there like nobody at the draft? I actually thought about going to this. It turned out to be too far.
It's Nashville, yeah.
And then they announced next year's going to be in Vegas. So I won't be going to that either. I just wish it was on the East Coast.
Yeah, me too. If it was close to home, I would be like, let's get tickets. I know the tickets are cheap.
Yeah, I would definitely go.
Yeah.
It was like in New Jersey. Like, why is it hasn't been in New York? I can't remember the last time it was in New York.
Well,
the All-Star game hasn't been in New York since 1994.
They're trying to choose markets that appeal to like newer fans.
Yeah,
because they're all about marketing and making money.
No, I get it, but having your draft in New York or the All-Star game in New York,
yeah,
I mean that'd be good for business.
It would be. Me and the fiance are going to get tickets. Try to get some tickets to the prospect camp that they have coming up.
Oh, they have tickets for that?
Yeah, because they always play in Lehigh Valley.
Oh, that's right. You're in Pennsylvania, right?
Yeah, we're an hour away from the Phantoms.
That's in Philly, right?
Yeah, Lehigh Valley. Yeah.
Oh, wait, who's your football team?
I don't follow football.
Oh, okay.
Strictly hockey.
Just hockey, nothing else.
Nothing else. But yeah, every year we try to go to an AHL game because we're surrounded by 3 AHL teams.
What do you got?
We have Wilkes-Barre Scranton Penguins, Lehigh Valley Phantoms, and the Hershey Bears.
And you get to see the Wolfpack too, right?
Well, that's the only time we'd go is if the Wolfpack's playing. We'll go watch them.
Oh yeah, you get autographs and stuff.
Yeah, well, yeah, we got a bunch of pictures from we basically when we went to go watch the Wolfpack play the Bears, the Bears won, so sad, but we snuck our way to the back to the bus and actually talked to a bunch of guys. Met Matt Rempe, met Zach Jones, met Libor Hayek, met a handful of them. Saw Will Cooley. I mean, like, they're all really cool. I mean, they're all, like, very nice, and, like, they're all like, "You're here to see me?" We're like, "Yeah, dude."
Yeah, Zach.
Like, Zach Jones actually, like, stood next to us for probably about, I'd say, like, 10 minutes, just chit-chat, and then we got shooed away by a jerk security guard.
Right. I think I remember you saying that.
I'm like, dude, like, everyone else ignored us, but the one security guard came over to us like, I know you know, my son was a huge hockey fan too, but I have to shoo you away. I'm like, I'm as harmless as a goldfish.
Yeah, but they don't know that.
Yeah, I know.
The last thing they want to have is something happen on their watch.
Yeah, but like, even Zach Jones was staring at the guard going, "Leave these guys alone." Like, the face that Zach Jones made was, really? They're fans.
Hey, listen to this. Gabe Velarde had something pretty interesting to say. You ready?
Mm-hmm.
He says, "I'd be lying if I said in LA they're big hockey fans. They're not big hockey fans. There, obviously. They have the Kings fans there that come to games that are loyal, but it's different being in Canada."
That tells
a little shot.
Yeah, that tells you something.
Mm-hmm. Yes, it does.
I mean,
I thought LA overpaid the whole thing.
What, for PLD?
Yeah, and they gave they gave him too much money.
Mm-hmm.
8 years, and I've never been really impressed with that guy.
So, my question now is, what do you do with Quentin Byfield? Do you move Quentin Byfield? So now you're telling your second overall pick, a natural center, we don't need you.
I have heard that they're probably going to move him to wing.
Yeah, I heard that too. They're going to probably make him a second-line winger or a first-line winger. But you're telling a kid who played center all his life, and we drafted you to be a center, oh, by the way, we don't need you anymore. We just got a better second-line center.
Yeah, I know.
Like, I get it. You know, PLD is the flashy new toy. Yeah, he's a bona fide second-line center. Yeah, he complained in the past about, oh, I want out of Columbus. Oh, I want out of Winnipeg. But now you go to LA. Like, why, dude?
Yeah, and funny, whenever I do fantasy drafts, I don't like having Kings players. I just don't like rooting for them. And
yeah, well,
when I watch them, like, you know, I share a team. One of my buddies.
Hold on.
Hold on one second.
That's all right. Sorry. Well, the draft is starting now.
Yeah, I know. I got it on.
All right. Yeah, me too.
All right. So, what was I just talking about? Oh, yeah, their team. Like, as I share a team with a friend of mine, and, you know, he's like, let's get this guy, or if we need to, you know, pick somebody up.
Yeah.
And I'm like, no, he plays in the Kings. I don't want him. You know, like, so.
Mm-hmm.
Although I have had Kopitar, like, the last 2 years.
Kopitar is good, but
yeah, Kopitar's great. Like, I respect that guy. It's like the Iafallos and the Kempes.
Yeah.
They're all like the same player to me. It's like,
yeah, they're all built the same way.
And I can't stand Drew Doughty.
Yeah, no one can stand Drew Doughty. But I hate to cut this short, but it's time for dinner, unfortunately.
All right, you can pop back on if you want later.
Probably will.
Yeah, just pop back on.
Yeah, Do I have to send? Do you have to email me again?
Chase, if he logs off, do I have to send him another email? He said no.
All right, cool.
Just leave it up while you're
So,
eating.
all right.
And we'll
All
see
right,
you
man.
when you get back.
Yeah,
Enjoy your
definitely.
dinner.
Oh, I will.
All right.
All right.
See you in a little bit.
See ya. Yep. Bye.
See you. All right, guys. 7 o'clock. Draft is here. Did you hear that, Jack? Everybody's texting me at the beginning of the draft. Sorry. All right, guys. So we know that Bedard's going first, and we're pretty sure Fantilli's going to go second. And then I'm thinking Columbus takes Smith or Carlson. And then I think San Jose takes whoever is left between Carlson and Smith. And then at 5, like I said, I think that's when I think the draft really, really starts. Chase. Oh, I can do this. All right. He wants me to send the link. Bedard wearing a blue suit. Here we go. Batman's going to get booed here. Bedard wearing a blue suit. Here we go. Batman's going to get booed here. Bedard wearing a blue suit. All right, guys. They went to a commercial? Is that what just happened? I thought Batman was. Not for me, but the boys tonight are having pizza night, baby. All right, it is 7:04. Get comfortable here. Just waiting now for stuff to start going down. Wait, salad. Russ? All right. Oh my God. All right. All right. Here we go. Hockey fans, this is a good night, and then we got the free agency coming up in just a couple days. So round one tonight, and round two tomorrow early, like 11 o'clock in the morning. The next from rounds 2 through 7. But tonight should be very interesting. A lot of teams rumored to move, trying to get rid of. There's not a lot of cap space for anybody, so everybody's trying to make trades. Okay, Patrick Kane. All right, ESPN, let's go. Let's get started. All right, here comes Gary. Finally. No, I got David Boyle because he's retiring. He's pointing to Boyle and clapping. Yep, exactly. He hates being interrupted. All right, let's go. Come on. Jeez. Oh boy, here comes Yossi. Yeah, he's got a guitar. Pecoranian. You. Pretty cool looking guitar, right, guys? You start doing windmills. Smash the guitar. I know. All right, let's get to the draft. Oh, this is. I know it's nice and all, but boy, it's terrible to watch. Is it? Turn the TV on up there. TV on up there? Turn it off. Everybody looks so thrilled. And the, I love Batman loves that. Look at all the Blackhawk fans there. I'll be right back. All right, this should be easy. Just get up there and pick the guy. Let's get this moving so we can have some fun. Don't make us wait. There's 2 minutes and 15 seconds left on the clock. All right, at least they're not making us wait a ton. Good. All right, well, here we go. Here they go. They're going up to the table. I don't know. The pick is in though. Hold on. All right, I'm gonna try and stay off Twitter when it comes to the picks because people are already ruining the picks. Not that this wasn't obvious. That was nice of him. Everybody's booing in Vegas. Mishkov. All right, there it is. Bedard. Obvious. All right. All right, now is that going to go up there now? Otherwise, the draft tracker, take it down. All right, so Bedard's off the board. Obviously. All right, get up there, kid. All right. All the notifications going off. Overall. What's up? You need to get in here? Can we make... All right, that's good. Can we put my... over there? It doesn't matter. Guy can shoot. He's got probably a top 10 shot in the league right now. That's the thing is that separates him from everybody else is his shot. He's got an insane shot. Yeah, he's not a great... Listen, he's a very, very good skater, but that's not his weapon is his shot. He's very, very smart, of course. Good size, 5'10", 185 pounds. They'll put some bigger guys around him. Nobody will touch him. Good playmaker, too, of course. All right, come on. Let's get a trade. Oh, that's a cool hat. Is that the hat for this year? That's a cool hat. Is it the new Fanatics hat for the NHL? They're now the... They're showing his highlights. He just ripped. I mean, that's the other thing. The goalies that he's playing against are not as good as the NHL goalies, of course, but he's definitely going to score goals because of his shot. And he just made a lot of... I mean, he scored a lot of goals from, like, above the circles because the shot was so good. Chicago is going to have 2 first-round picks this Kaplan just asked if they're going to get in the playoffs anytime soon. They're a terrible team right now. They've got Seth Jones. I don't even know who their goalie is right now. Who? Stalock? And Mrazek. Well, Says a lot right there. They won't be in the playoffs anytime soon. Yeah, they need to acquire a goalie. All right. He led the World Juniors in goals, assists, and points. Oh, so yeah, so he'll be playing against. Is that the home opener or his first game?
I mean, it's not gonna go back, right? It's not gonna go back to the W. Right?
All right, Anaheim is on the clock. Most points by draft eligible players. Oh, they just cut off. Chase, what do you think of that hat? It's a pretty cool hat, isn't it?
Yeah.
I think they'll do that for all the teams. It's kind of cool. Yo. All right. Well. Yeah, I know. Okay, so I just heard a thing that's saying that Leo Carlson might be the pick here. Well, that would be interesting. That would be really interesting. Just because I'd like to see. Well, seems like all the good players are in the East. No, but you know what I mean. Like, I know right now Bedard is going to Chicago. Okay, here comes Anaheim. I would think that Fantilli's the pick here, but apparently they're saying maybe Leo Carlson. Yeah, that's the East. That's the East. Eastern Conference. No, we have the Metro is the hardest division in hockey. Pat Verbeek, former Ranger. Boy, he was tough. He had a really good year playing left wing for, or it might have been right wing. I can't remember. Playing for Mark Messier, with Mark Messier. He had like 47 goals. Verbeek still looks good. Wow, Leo Carlson. Whoa. Wow. All right. Well, now Fantilli looks like he might be going to Columbus. All right, that's interesting. All right. So now Columbus, I really feel like they have. You got Adam Fantilli. All right. He's a big dude. Yeah, he's a big dude. I mean, he's thin, of course, but he'll fill out. All right. Swedish Junior Player of the Year, father. NHL comparison, Pierre-Luc Dubois. I'm not a big fan of Dubois. I feel like he should be better. More of a passenger than a leader. Constantly wanting out of wherever he is. Didn't want to play in Columbus. Then he got traded to Winnipeg, didn't like it there. Now he's in LA. Making $8.5 million. 6'3", 195 pounds. So he probably fills out to at least 210, 215 pounds easily. Once he just grows, matures. Ooh, got some sweet hands. Yeah, Fantilli's got to be the pick here. John Davidson was seen doing cartwheels in Nashville down the street. Who do you idolize? Oh, Crosby. All right, so Columbus is on the clock. There's 2 minutes left. Looks like Fantilli here, and then San Jose will get. Yeah, maybe they go with Smith. Mitchkov. Musty's the guy I hope falls to the Rangers. Even a guy like Braden Yeager. Otto Stenberg. Another good center. Verbeek is saying they had a lot of debate. Between him and, I'm assuming, Fantilli. Talked about his two-way game and his hockey IQ. I mean, that makes sense. He's not saying he'll be in the NHL next year, which maybe let him go play one more year in Sweden. Okay, here comes Columbus. It's got to be Fantilli. They've obviously Bedard, but Columbus has had the worst record a couple times. They've never had the first. Not scratch that. They had Rick Nash, but like recently, where they've always like fallen out of the first pick, or they got in the third, or the fourth, or the fifth. So I'm kind of happy that they're going to get probably the second best player in the draft. It's got to be. Well, you know what? Let's see. JD. JD's telling everybody to get drunk. Here comes take a line and make a pick. Fantilli. There you go. All right, so now the first three are the three that I thought would go, but not in that order. So I had Fantilli going second, and then Carlson going here. So now, so it's pretty much gone as scripted. So now it really gets interesting with San Jose. That's a great suit he's got on. That purple, very Joker-esque. Big dude. And he can move. All right. I'm gonna take a quick time out here, guys. I'll be right back. And we're back. All right, let's get caught up here. Let's see what's shaking here. That hat's pretty awesome. I gotta say, the new hats look awesome. Okay, here comes San Jose. Will Smith time? Big Willie weekend? All right, here we go. Hey, Patty Marlowe's in the house. Will Smith. All right. Will Smith going to BC in the fall. All right, let's get some trades. Come on. This is where it should get interesting. Right? Yeah. Elliot Friedman saying that next up is Montreal. GM Ken Hughes said about an hour ago the percentage was about above 50%. Canadians keep their pick. All right, whatever. All that smoke. The slide of Matej Michkov begins. Hold on one second, guys. That's a pretty legit hat. All right, look, guys. I'm sorry, but I'm gonna have to end the live stream right now. Some unforeseen things going on. Well, I'll hang in there a little bit more. See what I can do. But at any moment, it might just have to end. So, not feeling 100%. That is a cool hat. He rapped. Look at that move. So the 2023 under 18, he was the MVP, led tournament in goals and points, 9 goals, 11 assists for 20 points, 127 points, second most in single season in NTDP history. He's committed to Boston College. All right. I guess they're making their pick because they're walking up there. So I don't know. There's Jeff Gordon. I don't think they take Michkov just because it's 3 years before he gets there. I really think they'd rather have somebody like Leonard. Yeah. All right. Speaking French to all the Canadian fans. There's Carey Price. Reinbacker? It's like a defenseman. Wow, Carey Price got nervous. All right, I like that because that's a defenseman, and I guess if you're looking at it with Ranger colored glasses, it's one more forward that drops. All right, so now you got who's sixth, Chase? Arizona. Then the Flyers. Then the Caps.
No.
Yeah. This has got the Caps took a Russian guy last year. Yeah, and then but if they fall, if he goes to the Caps, it's kind of ridiculous. They love their Russian players. Russian spies. All right, let's see what's saying. That was painful. Yeah, that was painful. 6'2", 195 pounds. He's from Austria. No, Austria. Chimishev. Watch Arizona take him. What? He wouldn't show up for 10 years because they play a building with 5,000 people. Montreal. Someone just tweeted out Montreal picks David. I feel bad. I don't feel bad for Carey Price. He messed up. No. Do you think? I feel like Arizona is always taking like U.S. players. Do you think they take Michkov? Oh, that was pretty. Uh-oh. It's being reported there's activity at the Flyers table. Yep. Get a trade, baby. Anything. Nashville. They're not going to trade back. If anything, Philly would trade up. One pick. If they want somebody now, they got to go get them. Someone tweeted out the Montreal Canadiens passed on a superstar winger, a top 6 power forward, to select a middle pair D. All right, well. All right, here we're back. 1 minute left on the pick. I didn't expect Reinbacker to go 5th. But, Montreal. I mean, they could have really got it. Oh, looks like Arizona is walking up to the. They're walking up to the stage, so they're making their pick. Jack, make sure you throw that out, all right? They're all wearing purple. Yeah, they should take him just because he's the best player available. And then if he doesn't want to go there, you trade him. Yeah, you got to take the Russian. But I bet you they don't. I just don't want him ending up in Washington. Who are the Vegas Knights? They play in the NHL? All of our fans in Arizona. Crickets, right. I don't know. Yep. Oh.
Whoa.
Well, I'm a little bit jaw. What are these people doing? This guy I know is really good, but I just don't understand how you. I don't know. Yeah, this is a surprise to me. All right. All right. Dmitry Shimashev, 18 years old, 6'4", 198 pounds. All right. Yeah. So, okay, so the Flyers are up. I wonder if anybody's like calling them right now to try to make a trade. Shimashev. People had him in like the teens. I think the Flyers will take Michkov. I mean, of course, he ends up in Philly. Yeah, that's kind of surprising. So it looks like Flyers will go with Michkov or Leonard. Who? Yeah. Just for the just I mean, I know, listen, it's hard to tell like these picks, but apparently Shimashev was ranked 19th by TSN. So whatever that means. I mean, you know. Yeah. Yeah. Zach Benson or Matthew Mitchell at 7. It has to be either of those two. Someone just said, Michkov to the Flyers will end me. And then he says, oh my God, if Philly doesn't take him, he's going to Washington. I'm going to throw up. Yeah, he's either going to one of those two places, which is just, crazy stuff. All right. Well, wonder if the Flyers would make the Caps trade up and just get an extra asset from them for, you know. Pick us in. So Philly is making a pick. Let's see who they're taking here. October. They say October 10th. Keith Jonesy. The Torts in the house. Who else? Is that Michkov? No. Oh, Danny Briere. No, he doesn't like Paul McCartney. What kind of... Jonesy. He said he got a lot better. That's great. He looks like LaFlame from The Goon. Boom. Michkov. I'm kind of happy he's not going to the Caps. I like his jacket. Where'd you get that jacket? That's what I would ask him. His dad? I don't know. Forget. Yeah, he's Russian. Yo, you see that goal? All right, so now the Caps are up. Jonesy. He was on TNT, but he got hired as his job a couple months ago. But he worked till yeah, he's the president. Hmm. What if they're making a trade? Board. Oh, I guess. Are you doing that? All right. All right. So Caps are on. They're not. They're making their pick. Of course, we love the Flyers. Who wouldn't want to go to Philly? City of brotherly love. Philadelphia freedom. When do the Devils pick? Oh, that's right. They don't have a first round pick. Ryan Leonard. I hope they take Dvorsky, but they'll take the American kid, Leonard. Former Ranger Brian McClellan. Ryan Leonard. Will Smith. All right. Who's up, Chase? The Red Wings? God, they're going to get another good player. They have so many good young players. Red Wings. Take a goalie. I'm just kidding. Just galaxy brain it and take a goalie. This guy. Me. .6', 190 pounds, Ryan Leonard. He looks like he's going to fill out. Big kid. Massachusetts. Those hats are nice, though. I might have to get a Ranger hat like that. Is it fitted? I hope it's not fitted. He's 6 foot, Boucher. He's got jam. Zach Benson. I feel like Red Wings take European players. Not that there's anything wrong with that, because they got a lot of good players over the years. But let's see. Look, Casper, Edvinson, Sebastian Kosa, Lucas Raymond. Those are all. I believe those are all European players. Matthew Wood, that'd be a reach, wouldn't it? He's not even on like. They go more. DVY. Yeah. He built the Tampa Bay Lightning. They've missed the playoffs 7 straight years. DVY being super, super classy. Nate Danielson. All right. Not as good as my son. Can't believe we haven't had a trade yet. All right, Blues are up next. So Vancouver is assured to have the option to select Zach Benson or Dvorsky. Good for them. Canucks and Sabres GM Alvin and Adams having a discussion on the floor. Look, hey. Might be a move. All right, Weeksy is saying that maybe there's something going on with Blues. You're gonna give me one of those, right? Thank you, Spider. Rangers pick in about 8 hours. Oh, that hat is awesome looking. Got 4 people watching. So all those watching, what's up? This hasn't been as exciting as I hoped. Very frustrating. I thought there'd be more moves, more trades. One more, Jack. All right, looks like St. Louis is going up to pick us in, so they're not going to be trading. That kid just blow the pick? Did he drop the jersey?
Why did they let them?
Who knows? I wouldn't let him. Like, sit down. One more, Jack. All right, so Dvorsky or Leonard? It's got to be the pick here. I mean Benson. Did I say Leonard? I meant Benson. I like it. There we go, Dvorsky. Boy, he didn't even say congratulations, thanks. He just went up there and said, Blues select Dvorsky. Next. I'd laugh now if they... Guys, settle down.
I died. Oh, like almost gone.
Of course, I'm getting a call while I'm on the air. What's up? Yeah. Yeah, right now. What's up? It's a good question. I don't know, but it probably is like a size. No, they can't be a size. They probably just like the kid better than Fantilli. You know, no, it's all right. You watching? Put on the computer. Yeah, I'm live. All right, bye. It's Jason. Can we have a trade, please? Dvorsky. He's a good player. (6'1", 200 pounds. I remember him like. I think it was one of those tournaments. I can't remember, but it was like 2 years ago, and he was playing for the the under 20 team, I think, if I remember correctly. All right, Vancouver guy that I trust is saying Tom Willander, defenseman. I would like that. Can we trade up, please? Get Oliver Moore. Hey. Those hats are pretty cool. JD. Will Smith. Hey, Gary, what's going on, big fella? Philly got Michkov. Never fails. The East keeps getting better. Of course, Fantilli goes to Columbus, also in the East. We want more defensemen to be picked, which will help with the forwards, because hopefully the Rangers don't galaxy brain it and take a defenseman with all these extra forwards falling. But, it's the Rangers. And then Jason just said, Dvorsky won a gold medal with Slovakia. Thanks, Jay. So far, no trades. Poke your head in here. Say hi. Someone's here. Here comes my other one. My twins. Quentin Musty's a guy that might fall to the Rangers. I've heard good things about Sale. Otto Stenberg is another guy that's been mocked to the Rangers. Where are they going to go? Let's see. There it is, Willander. Defenseman. All right. You hear the song playing? Life is a Highway from Cars. How big is he? He looks like a big dude. He looks really skinny. Get his stats up there, like his. Yeah, he looks like a big kid. Right side D man. Oh, he's going to BU in the fall. That's great. That's good. Get used to that North American game. Okay, 6'1", 180. Yeah, he's thin looking. All right, well. Jason said, "Yeah, Jack," and then he said, 6'1", 180. Thanks, Jay. All right, who's picking at 12? Who? The Yotes are back on the clock? Oh, God. They're definitely going to take an American kid. Who they take? All right, let's see what's shaking here. See if there's any rumors flowing. Huh? Ooh. That'll be cool. Can't wait for hockey. When's that? October. So 3.5 months. All right, the Yotes are picking. I know, Chris. I want to trade too. All right. Settle down, you two. Got two young guys fighting over here. All right. So we haven't had a trade after 11 picks. We're going to the 12th pick. Yeah, I really thought there'd be a couple moves by now. All the teams with multiple first-round picks. I'm not sure. Maybe we'll see more. We'll see more action here in the teams, where if somebody has a prospect pinpointed that they really that has fallen on their board, maybe they'll trade up to get them. Sometimes it's just too expensive to trade up in the top 10. Okay, so the Oats are still on the clock, 47 seconds. What do you guys think of the ESPN coverage? I really don't like the way they cover hockey now. It used to be so much better. TNT is so much better. It looks like here come the purple. The purple suits. Chikrin trade. Yeah, that was a weird trade. As soon as he started playing, he got hurt. Oh my god, dude. So funny. All right, here they come. Ooh, they took the Russian. This is a big guy. Like 6'5", 200 pounds. Hits everything in sight. He is big guy. Daniil. The Daniil? Yeah, he's... Yeah. It's like Drago. Gigantic. I mean, he's really small. I mean, he's really thin, lanky. So 200 pounds already. I mean, he could easily be like 2.25. Who's picking 13th? Buffalo? That's not true. I mean, I've seen stuff where he's just running people over. Oh. He's right hand, he's left wing, but he's a right hand shot. That was a nice shot. Holy moly, look at the size of him next to the commissioner. Chase, look at the size of this guy. 6'5", 203. I mean, he's going to max out at like 230 pounds. So, yeah, they let him marinate in the motherland. And he'll come over in like 3 years. And he'll be able to... He just needs to get stronger. Yeah, everybody hated the Ryan O'Reilly trade when it first happened. But look at that trade now. Tage Thompson's like one of the top 15 players in the league. Maybe top 10. Hey, listen, if he can't make... Well, no, he's too small to be a tight end in the NFL. He's only 203 pounds. No. Oh, look at that. Nice move. Good hand. This dude's shaking. Ah. You guys stop. Come on. Yeah, Krasov. Good pick there, Rangers. That worked out really well. Yeah, Oliver Moore is kind of the guy that I would love to get. Oh, boring. No trades to report. Come on. All right, so Buffalo's at 13. Pick is in. All right, Jason says he thinks the Wings of the Hawks will trade up at some point. There it is, Zach Benson. They got a great player at 13. What's up with his hair? Got like a mullet. Oh, Konechny, they're saying. What's he doing here? Whoa. All right, be right back, guys. And we're back. Surprised Pittsburgh didn't do something with their first round pick. All right, guy. We'll see you later. Oh God, that's right, Dubas. Yeah. All right, no rumors of any trades. Nothing's being reported. I mean, Elliot Freeman right before the draft was like, I think it's gonna be busy tonight. I'm not blaming him because of course teams have to do it. Come on. Huh? Dude, I know. I'll stop doing this, and then the trades will start happening. Pick is in. Gabe Perreault, right wing, #1 player left. Connor Bedard is on the set. Oh, Dubas. Oh. Oof. Braden Yeager goes to Pens. 5'11", 170. Saskatoon, Saskatchewan. All right. Well. Gotta tell you, this draft has been really underwhelming. I thought we would. I thought it was going to be a very busy night for trades. Oh, the Preds are picking next, right, Chase? Oh. Interesting. He uses such a low flex. Interesting. He uses a really low flex. Get that whip on the shot. That's why his shot is so deadly. And they got rid of a lot of guys. Got rid of Hines, Johansson, Granlund, Ekholm, Jeannot, Nito Niederreiter, and they added Asplund, Calfoot, Reed Schaefer, Tyson Barrie, Galchenyuk, and the coach, Andrew Burnett. Here come the general managers. They had a lot of injuries last year, too. Forsberg. Allow myself to introduce myself. There he is. Matthew Wood. They take Matthew Wood. Yeah. Oh, as Jason, my buddy Jason's asking me to tell about, I think in our fantasy league way back, one of our buddies took a from because he was a Devils fan. He took John McClain in the first round, who was a good player, but he wasn't like someone you take in the first round. He's someone you took like, you know, in like the 6th or 7th round. So, I think that's what he's referring to. So, yeah, John McClain. I remember that. Matthew Wood, 6'4", 200 pounds. Oh, he's actually from Alberta, so he's a Canadian kid. All right, who's on the clock, Chase? Calgary? Yeah, Steve's Garage. Yeah, I remember that. I think I won that year too. That's great that the Preds fans are so happy. That's pretty cool. All right. So the best available are Gabe Perreault, Alex Sandin Palinka, Oliver Moore, Andrew Cristal. Sorry if I'm messing these names up. Quentin Musty, Mikhail Gulyayev, Edward Sale, Otto Stenberg, Sam Hanzik, Callum Ritchie. All right, so we're at pick 16. We're 8 picks away from the Rangers. Jason, who'd you take in that draft in the first? I think I traded with Gary for the first overall pick. I think he traded me like a first, a third, and a fifth. And I wound up having like a ridiculously great team. Do you remember who you took? So he was the youngest player in Division 1, 17 years old. Matthew Wood led team in the points, 30. Led team at the points, 34. All right, I think that was a little bit of a reach because I've seen him down like the lower half, or I'm sorry, the later half, the last few picks of the first round. But I guess if you like the kid, that's really all that matters. Joel was in it though. I think he took Vinny Danfus. All right, Vinny Danfus. The one guy I definitely don't want the Rangers taking is Edstrom from David Edstrom. I've heard bad things about him. It'd be like a real reach. All right, Calgary, pick us in. Oh, I see. Okay, so Detroit's next, and then Winnipeg. How can you not love Barry Trotz? He's awesome. Great coach. Now he's a GM. All right, I just hope my guys keep falling. Hopefully they do something stupid. Hey, it's Don Maloney, former Ranger. Boy, he looks old. The rumor always was Don says trade Dave. Oh, wait till the selection. Hold on. All right, Don, get with it. Craig Conroy. I remember when he played in the league. All right, that's good for the Rangers. All right. It's another player that is a little bit more of a reach. All right, Jason wants me to talk about the LA trade with PLD. So I'm not he's the kind of player that you would kind of build, but like in a laboratory. So I want to build a hockey player. He's big, he's strong, he's a good skater, he's got everything. But to me, it just doesn't like put it together, or I feel like he should be better than what he has been. And he was in Columbus. He didn't want to play there. They traded him. Then he went to Winnipeg. Kind of didn't want to be there. They traded him. So it's like, all right, come on. So I don't know, $8.5 million over 8 years. seems like a lot. And then, you know, Winnipeg got Iafallo, and they got Gabe Velarde. And I know Velarde took a little while to develop, but I mean, the guys had 25 goals last year. Good 5-on-5 player. And then they got Rasmus Kapari, and they got a second rounder next year. So I thought, Winnipeg. I think the deal was predicated on Winnipeg getting back some roster players, because to make the trade work cap wise for LA, they had to trade roster players. It's Jerome McGinley. So I don't know. I hate LA. I mean, I'm not a fan of their team, of course, but all the guys except for Kopitar, he's like the only guy I like in that team. In all my fantasy drafts, I hate drafting LA players. So I hope Iafallo does well. I hope Velarde does well. They'll get a lot of ice time in Winnipeg. So that's my thoughts on that trade. I don't know. Back up there. All right, let's see what's going on Twitter. All right. All right, so Predators take Wood. Okay. All right, well. The Russian wave is headed to the desert. Yeah, man. It took 2 Russian players. Everybody's asking the Rangers to trade up. I just don't know what it would cost to. Rangers trade their first pick and Barclay Goodrow to trade up. That would never happen. Tony Ferrari, who kind of knows what he's talking about, says that Red Wings will take Oliver Moore here, who I really wanted the Rangers to take. I don't know if he's a journeyman, Pierre-Luc Dubois, but there's a lot of times where you don't even notice him out on the ice, he's just invisible. Mickey 8 wants the Rangers to trade up right now for more. Funny. Nobody trusts Mickey 8. He's always the rumor guy. Apparently, Perreault is not the best skater. That's why he's falling a little bit. Tiger. All right, so Detroit's up at 17. Oh, they're taking a break here. All right, hold on. Got to stretch. All right, I'm gonna message somebody real fast. See what Steven's saying. All right, let's see here. All right, who cares? Oh yeah, the Philip Aronik trade. Yeah, the Devils. Talk about the Devils. They didn't even shrunk for this draft. No more. Don't take more. No more. Little Caesars Arena. That's the worst pizza ever. Oh, good. Okay. All right. No more. second best? He's defenseman. Perot. All right, so Winnipeg is up, then Chicago. Chicago. Another European for Detroit. Again, that's what they do lately. That's the trend. Michiganders. All right, so Winnipeg's on the clock. This is an important pick. There's Draper. That hat is awesome. All right, so Stevens instead of Richie. W. Axel Rose. Riley Height's another guy. The kid, he's like they say he's like a Matthew Barzell type player. Winnipeg has the pick is in. Everybody wants the Rangers to trade up, get the kid more, because they said he's the best skater in the draft. No more. No more. Double day off. No more. Draft barbecue. All right. All right, that's good. This guy's got a full beard. He's like 12 years old. He's got a full beard. Check his ID. Ruffian. Buchacross just said a ruffian.
Now, next black.
Oh. Trade up.
Rangers.
They're playing Rhinestone Cowboy by Glenn Campbell in the background. When I was a little kid, I used to love this song. What are you doing? Are you typing it in? Yeah, I don't have that answer, dude. I don't know why no one's making any trades. Look at this guy's hair. It's like he just woke up. 6'1", 195 pounds. Man, he had 46 goals, 33 assists. That's pretty good for a draft eligible player. Wow. 3 goals and assists at the 2023 under 18. We trade Kane back to Chicago, his rights for the next pick. Oh man. Hey Jack, can you pour me some of that? Yeah, that whatever's in the fridge. Thank you. Oh Lord, we're getting snaps here. Probably has something to do with Family Guy.
drive the car over that. You're gonna get hurt.
Lois, I don't come down to Burger King and tell you how to do your job.
Peter, I don't work at Burger
I don't work at Burger King. I'm busy. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have some death to defy.
Send that to Jason.
Peter, you can't drive the car over that. You
Chris Drury, wake up from your slumber. Trade up, please. The suspense is killing me. Right. Thank you, fighter. Oh. Oh, Lord. Uh-huh. Oh. Oh. Jim Nill. How did he win? He traded a first-round pick for Nils Lundqvist, who was benched in the playoffs. October 10th, opening night. Chicago Mads, the pick is in. They're definitely taking this kid, Oliver Moore. $19, 20, 21, 22. We have 5 picks left. Yeah, but they got 2 first-round picks. Yeah. I just feel like Spider. I just feel like even if the perfect guy falls to the Rangers, they'll mess it up somehow. Cool. Still that Perot kid. You can't skate. That's the thing. Cool. Oh boy. Yeah, that team was ridiculous. Minnesota. Going to University of Minnesota. Best skater in the draft. Sub 5 miler. Oh, you mean 5-minute mile? That's crazy. That's crazy. Pick is in. We'll probably take the guy, Stenberg. Or maybe they take Perot. Can't somebody just. Minnesota, then Philly again. Yeah. Yo, you know their hat's gonna be legit. Maybe we get Quentin Musty. He's a big power forward. That wouldn't be terrible. Hear this song? Ron Francis has really gray hair now, but it's a good head of hair. Still got the salad going. All right, here we go. Pick us in. Who? Oh. Shala. Check. All right, so we're guaranteed to have our opportunity to get either Stenberg or Musty. I mean, yeah, that. We got 2 more picks. Sorry, 2 more picks. All right. Just don't take a goalie or a defenseman, Drury, and don't reach on a forward. Just take the best forward. If Musty's there, take Musty. Stenberg looks like a good player. 6'2", a buck 75. Czech Republic. Isn't that where Hito's from? Czech. They produce a lot of players. No, Czech Republic. So he's playing in a men's pro league at like 17. That's really good. Still a men's hockey league. Look how skinny he is. Yep. Oh. Whew. Snipe that. It was Shala. Yeah, it's pronounced Shala, his name. Daisy. Come here. What's that? Pick us in. All right, no trade. I can't believe there's no trade. Mickey 8 says, and take this with a grain of salt, 'cause he's out of his mind with rumors. He says, first source says Minnesota really likes Richie, but Perot is still on the board, so I think they'll take one of the two. Let's see. So either Callum Ritchie or Perot. And after the Rangers pick, I'm dropping off this thing. Billy Guerin. It must be like a restaurant. Oh, that's a reach. Yeah, at least the Rangers can't take him. Yeah. Look at that hair. What's with the hair, bro? Look at the size of this guy. His first concert was Lil Baby, whatever that means. He's 6'3", 222 pounds, and he's 18. Good Lord. He's a big kid. All right. That's a reach, in my opinion. I mean, he's probably going to be a good player, but I don't think he's ready. Let's see what they're saying about this. Anders Lee, that's not a bad comparison. We only had 5 goals, 7 assists last year. Yeah, he's a freshman, true freshman. Did you see that video I sent you on Twitter? Or I texted you? I sent you something. No. It's like an interview.
I saw that.
Is that insane? It's actually the GM of the guy. The interviewer didn't know. Send that. He is going back there. Yeah. This is what this guy says about Stramel. He's a tank. I do think he's a bottom 6 player in the NHL. Big physical winger who kind of fills the Jordan Greenway void Minnesota lost. We had him ranked at 40. So, yeah, like I said, I think that was a little bit of a reach. Yeah, and again, I'm no expert on the draft, but take Perot or Musty because people I think who are smart think those are the picks. So I'm gonna go with that. No, it's Philly next, and then the Rangers. The nickname for Stramel is the Big Rig. Yeah, I just saw it on Twitter. Gotta be true if it's on Twitter, right? All right, Philly makes the pick. Ooh. They think they're going to take a defenseman here. Juliev. That's what they think. Oh, big defenseman, Oliver Bonk. That's great for the Rangers. His dad played in the NHL. I think that's his dad right there. All right, here we go. I'm really nervous because there's like 3 guys. Musty has been the guy. Perot, Stenberg, Calum Ritchie. I don't know, Jay. Drury might pick me for crying out loud. Go off the board. Or go way off the board and pick me. But the 4 players that I've heard, there's 5 players actually. So you got Musty, the kid Perot, Calum Ritchie. There's this kid, his last name is like Height, and Stenberg. Those are like the 5 guys I've heard that people that I respect that follow this stuff really closely are like that. They're good players. So I have no idea who they're going to pick, but we're about to find out. And I'm nervous because if they don't pick one of those guys and they go off the board with some jabroni from, Nova Scotia, they pick Doug Glatt. Number 69, Doug Glatt. Hold on. Devils update. Why you gotta put the Devils in right before the Rangers? Yeah, why do I gotta put this clown on here? Devils don't have a first-round pick. If I was sitting next to him, I would say, "You better shut up, you fat, bald-headed little loaf." Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, we should take Doug Glatt here with the 23rd pick in the NHL Draft. The New York Rangers are proud to select from some bar in Massachusetts, Doug Glatt. Trade back, Rangers. Trade back. You like that, Gary? Woo! Laviolette's hair is so thin. Oh, God, here we go. Don't galaxy brain this, Drury. Just pick it. I'd be fine with that. Riley Height's the guy I was thinking of. I couldn't think of his name. Who's this guy? All right, I'm not. All right, they didn't Galaxy brain it. Jake Gensel? Can you pronounce the name right? I kind of dig the suit, man. That little... Put out that cigarette. Wow. Yeah, she doesn't know what she's talking about, Jay. She can't pronounce. She's on there because she's blonde. GP. What does that mean? Oh, Gabriel Perot. Born in Quebec. Yeah, I guess not. It's French Canadian. All right, I'm kind of happy. I mean, if you told me 46 goals, 64 assists in 55 games. Oh. Woo! Woo! You hear me up there going woo and the other thing? That's great. I gotta look and see where this guy was projected earlier. Hold on. Oh, the Preds are on the clock. I'm so close to going into a Bobby the Brain Keenan monologue. Gary, you know what I'm talking about. Shut up, Monsoon. Yo, here you look at that hat. Yo, we gotta get those hats. Those hats are awesome. That's an awesome hat. I think the best thing Keenan ever did. There was a couple. The Royal Rumble when Flair won was absolute classic Keenan during that match. How long has he been out there, Monsoon? And then the whole thing with Macho Man and Flair was just in the back when he knocked the phone off off the wall. We're not the kind of guys that told you so, but we told you so. This kid may wind up limo riding, like the Nature Boy. All right, according to Stat Boy Steven, who I was just texting with, he said he's happy we picked this guy. He's a boom or a bust. So at 23, that's what you hope for. He had a whole handful. That's right, Gar. All right, Drury, trade back up. Trade back into the first round and get Callum Ritchie. Callum Ritchie's. Take Musty. There's Barry Trotz. Woo! Smashville. What are they gonna? Are they gonna sing a song for us? Okay, another thing is Gabe Perreault at 23. He played for our new assistant coach, Dan Muse, at the USN TDP. So our new assistant coach definitely had a say in drafting this kid. I'm legitimately like psyched for this kid. Like, it's so Rangers to like mess up something. Like, it's sitting right in front of you, and you do the exact opposite of what, like, you overthink things, you know, or react. Like in 2010 when they took Mickelrath because they got pushed around. And Sather was like, "We're taking a big defenseman, so we don't get pushed around." When you left all these other players on the board, Tarasenko, Cam Fowler, just to name a couple. The Elias Anderson thing at 7, even though we still got Hedel at 21. So to me, they took what they thought was the best player available, and he might bust out, or he might be like a home run. So you can't teach goal scoring, So let's hope he works out, and they put him with, and he shows up, and the kid works hard, and he does well. That's all we really can ask for. But I'm legitimately happy because I didn't think he would fall. Quentin Musty. Okay, this is from Brennan Clack, who's someone I follow on Twitter. He's a draft guy. He says Rangers select Gabe Perreault with the 23rd overall pick. Absolute steal. This guy has hockey sense, skill, a great shot. He just needs a bit of skating work, but I had him as a top 2 winger in this draft. Home run, we had him at 12. Rangers get him at 23. So that's great. You like to see that stuff. It's awesome. Someone on Twitter said that's the best suit of the night. That's what I said. That his suit was off the chart. So, shout out. All right. USA. Okay. Yeah, according to ESPN, Gabe Perreault is the smartest player in the draft. Rangers select Gabe Perreault. Panel loving this pick on Sportsnet. One member of the panel said steal of the day. That's Sportnet. Sportsnet, the Canadian feed, said this is the steal of the day. Yeah. And, you know, the Rangers haven't been able to do anything because of their cap situation. Fans were going bananas because they're like, oh, Drury's not doing anything. If he had money, you know he'd be making moves and things like that. But, you know, he gets a kid in 121 games played at the NTDP, had 71 goals, 114 assists, and 185 points. That's pretty good. This guy, Patrick Bacon, who hates the Rangers on Twitter, says Rangers select Gabe Perreault at 23rd overall. I ranked him 7th. Perreault scored 2 points per game in the NTDP. Comparable rates, 4th overall pick, Will Smith in the same league. The Rangers got an absolute steal at 22 overall here. It's actually 23, but we're not gonna complain that much. My microphone doesn't want to stand up. All right, offseason still unfolding poorly. No. Yeah, where's the trade? Crying out loud. Oh, Otto Stenberg, I like him. 25, good player. All right, well, I think I'm gonna. Who's the next pick? Oh, San Jose. This would be the Devils' pick from the Timo Meier trade. What was that? No. All right, boys. Well, look, it's getting late. I think I'm gonna end the stream here. It's going on 3.5 hours. Gonna get ready for the bed. We have some glass of warm milk, tea. For all those who checked in, I really appreciate it. In the comments, Gary, Jason. Love you guys. If anybody who is watching that isn't part of the subscribers, please like and subscribe the video. It's much appreciated, guys. I will be doing a breakdown at some point, and I guarantee you, as soon as I close down this stream, there'll be a trade, guaranteed. I can't believe there hasn't been. I don't know if there's ever been a first round where there was not a trade. Gary, great man. We miss you too, brother. We're thinking about coming up in late July. Watch the Giants practice, open practice. You still a Cheeseball Bears fan? I'm just kidding. I respect the Bears. I was thinking about doing a little dice, but I don't want to get in trouble with YouTube. Why do they call it multiple sclerosis? Just kidding. All right, boys. Have a great night, y'all. Take care. I guess the Rangers, like, honestly, it turned out great. But we'll have to see, of course. But we'll see you all soon. Take care, folks.